Okay, so now we're ready to install the throttles on the engine. Okay, now you see we've got everything removed and we're ready to start installing the throttles on the engine. A couple of little things I've done first. There was a water line here that went up to the throttle body. I've simply short-circuited that and connected it straight back onto there. These we will connect to the vacuum accumulator later. I also labelled things like this is the traction control, this one's the TPS, and this one's your idle control. So we'll need those later. So first thing we need to do is put the gaskets on. Okay, so there we go, manifolds installed. Next I will make up all the hoses for the vacuum accumulator, the idle control valve. You can see I've got some vacuum hose and various things here. We also need to make up a little bit of hose for the brake servo, so we'll do that, and yeah, we'll check back in and we'll have all those connected and we can move on to the next step. Okay, you can see what I've done here. We've connected up all the hoses to the fittings on the throttles, on the manifolds. Now it's ideal to keep these hoses about the same length, and you can see I sort of curled these ones underneath to, I just cut 6 pieces all the same length. They don't have to be exact, but similar to the same length is ideal. And you can see I've connected the idle control valve and this hose here, and the carbon canister purge valve. You can connect that to this one, and this little one goes up to the fuel regulator up under here. Now there's also another little one down on this little canister down the bottom here. I'm not sure what that is. That should probably tee into here. But for the moment I haven't got a tease, so we'll just have to leave that one off for now. And this main hose here, this will need to connect into the plenum after the mass airflow sensor. So there we go, that's our idle control all set up. So next we're ready to start installing the throttles. Okay, so the first thing we need to do before we put the throttles on is install the TPS. Now we've taken the TPS off the other throttle body at the factory one, and we simply install it on this one. Okay, so now the engine's basically ready to start. We need to have our trusty flow meter. Now we can go along and we can see what flow we've got, like this, to check the balance, and we need our 2 little screws to adjust these. So there we go, you can see seems to be idling okay. Now next step is to put the airbox on, and we'll connect up the airflow meter, and hopefully we can drive it.